Luke, let's just jump right into it. How'd you get started in the racing, and what'd you drive?
Well, I got started in racing. I used to drive like little Hot Wheels and shit at the bottom of the grandstands at Silver Springs. Uh, so my dad took me from the age of I don't know, probably before I can remember. We always just played there, and then I started. I was 12 years old or something. Started helping a guy on a street stock, and then that's how I got involved into the pit area. And then in 2019 or not 2019, 1999. Uh, there was a guy going through a divorce, and I took advantage of it and bought his everything. He had 270 micro wise and went racing. I mean, I didn't know shit about a 270. I didn't know. I was always into the late models, dirt or street stocks, and I watched the sportsmen's. Always wanted to race one, but knew that was way out of my league. And so anyway, yeah, it started micros in 1999. Ended up getting my wife knocked up in 2000, I think. So got scared and sold it. And then I ran a street stock a couple times at the Springs. Uh, and then stepped out of racing again. Went and helped a buddy of mine, Dave Conrad, with his street stock. And then his father-in-law, Jim Halls. And then kind of stepped out of racing again. Seen a lawnmower race, so I started building racing lawnmowers, racing them. And I raced them for a pile of years. One didn't do too good the first year until we figured it all out, and then started winning, and then it became fun. And then kind of just stepped out of that to help Dave when he got a sportsman. And in 2014, they had the wingless deal. I hated like the Grove. I didn't hate the Grove. Dave just couldn't qualify, so kind of like a beating a dead horse, or you just didn't have fun. I mean, we were having fun,
It's like
friends,
a chore.
but yeah, like at the end of the night, it was always, "Hey, sorry, the car wasn't right," or "Hey, sorry, I sucked at driving." So we went to Path Valley. They had 6 races in 2014, wingless. So I was helping Dave, and I seen Dave progress just by going, and I knew like Dave couldn't drive a hard on out of a wet paper bag, and to see him like progress in the wingless, I'm like, damn, anybody can do this, and not bust on Dave, like he'll tell you, but like I thought, man, it's not that it was easy, but it looked fun. Everybody had fun. So I was looking for a car, of course, still out of my price range, and Bob Gutschall called me February 18th of 2015 and said, hey, man, I got a deal for you. I got everything but a rear and a motor for a sportsman. Come over, we'll work a deal out. I knew going over there I was, broke as I was one broke bitch. So I walked in, and Bob made me a deal that I couldn't resist. My wife didn't know about it for a couple weeks, but he's like, look, all this stuff here. And I mean, he was giving me a shit ton. He said $800, and it came with a steering, and that was like the hardest part to find back then because they were the manual Schroders. So I said, look, if you can wait till the end of next week, I'm getting a check in for snow plowing. I'll come buy it. So I ended up with that car, and then just getting everything together, finding a rear, finding an engine. I ended up buying a school bus engine out of Long Fork, PA, and had dart heads on it. I went and picked it up. Well, me and Dave did it like one late Friday night after work, and March 8th was my first race, or May 8th, I'm sorry, May 8th of 2015 was my first race in that wingless sportsman.